Hello and good morning. I'm doing a live charging session again. Early morning, 6:14 at Kaufland. Oh, I drove already 90 kilometers this morning. And it's really very cold right now. You can see negative 4 degrees Celsius outside. And my charging speed is 33 kilowatts DC. When I started charging before, it was already 38 kilowatts DC. Now it went already down a little bit. My state of charge is 31% right now. Well, that's life of an electric car driver. Yo, DC charging speed, it always goes up and down. 33, 33.5, 32.9, now we saw 33.2. And my mean battery temperature is right now 20 degrees Celsius. Oops, can you see this? Mean battery temperature 22 degrees. State of health 97%. Usable state of charge 31 point something percent. Usable state of charge, that's always different from the shown state of charge here. You can see here it's 32%. And here on the display it's only 31.6. Yeah. That's charging my electric car early morning. Well, before I had for a short time a viewer, but I think he left or she left already. Yo, so that's it. It's always the problem when it's very, very cold. I think I will start heating now, and start heating. That's very, very tricky inside this Renault Zoe car. You need to turn on the radio here, the R-Link. Then you need to turn on the blower here. Then it already starts blowing very strong. Then the radio is on. I will turn it off right now. Now I can see time is 6:17. I can start the blower only every 15 minutes. So I need to edit here. Edit. I need it here to set to, no, was the wrong direction. 6:30. That's the only possibility I can do. Then done. Select here. Done. And now the timer is set to 6:30. And now the tricky thing, you need to open the door and close it again. Then the blower turns off, everything turns off, and then the blower turns on again for preheating. And then maybe after a few seconds you can feel when the climate control, the air conditioning starts. Air conditioning means to heat up the air, not cool down. And then warm air comes inside here. It's not very strong. You cannot regulate the blower. I don't know why you cannot regulate the blower. I cannot make it stronger or weaker. It's only one level set. That's actually a very weak level. And with that I need to preheat the car now, and in 15 minutes, so now it's less than 15 minutes, I need to do it again because it stops automatically. That's the very, very bad and negative thing of that Renault Zoe car. I really don't understand, I cannot understand why these engineers, the technicians of Renault, invented something, how can I say that, really something really stupid like that. That's really a stupid heater that you cannot heat while charging. Actually, if you will feel cold, you should unplug the car, then heat for 5 minutes, and then you can plug it back again. If the car heat up inside. Oh, what's that? Well, the one viewer, who is it? Maybe viewer, you can write me something, so it's more nice if I know who's watching me. Some interaction would be very, very nice. Not only talking to myself, that would be cool. Hi, Maurice. Hello to Canada. Maurice from Canada is watching me. Wow, that's great, Maurice. And now, it's always hard to change the camera on the cell phone. Yeah, the charging speed goes up a little bit. 36 kilowatts DC. At least 35.9, 36 kilowatts DC, 36.1 kilowatts DC. Yeah, it's rising slightly. That's the charging power going straight inside the battery pack, because the power from the charging station is right now 40.2 kilowatts AC, 13.9 kilowatts AC. What Maurice said, the Prius Prime guy is in a Liberty, Canada. Is in Alberta, Canada. Yeah. No, Alberta. Oh, sorry, that's the line break. I think it's Alberta, probably, yeah. Because the words are just cut in the middle of the word, so it's always hard to read. Alberta, Canada. So hello to Alberta. Wow, cool. It's really, really nice to have viewers from all around the world. By the way, what's the time right now in Alberta? Here in Germany, it's 6:21 in the morning. Yes, now he wrote it, Alberta. Yes, thank you. I got it. Yeah, like I said, it's 6:22 in the morning, early morning. You see, it's dark outside. It's 10:23 p.m. PM, I think it's nighttime, so it's nighttime. I always remember AM means at morning. That's my bridge to get it. Because in Germany we're using 24 hours, or in whole Europe actually we're using 24 hours per day. So something like in Germany that's right now 22 Uhr abends, 22 in the evening, yeah. Well, that's fine. And how is the weather in Alberta right now? Here in Germany it's fucking cold. It's -4 degrees right now here outside. -4 degrees. But because I already drove a big distance this morning, like I said, 80 or 90 kilometers already this morning, the battery mean temperature is right now 24 degrees. Oh, Maurice also said -4, also that cold. Wow. Same here in Germany, also same -4 degrees outside. I hate it. I really, really hate that winter time. That's nothing for me. I love the summer, the warm weather, the nice condition. Yes, I like it, but cold and windy and winter, I don't like it. But soon, in a few months, we will go to holiday to Philippines. That's where my wife is coming from. Then we will go to Philippines for almost 3 weeks. I'm already very excited. That's very nice. Warm condition, always warm weather, day and night. It will never get cold. That's what I like. That's what I love. Yo. Celsius, yes, we also have Celsius degrees here in Germany. We are not using Fahrenheit. I'm not familiar with that. It's always Celsius in Germany. In whole Europe actually. Or is it? Maybe the British have different. I'm not sure if the British guys have Fahrenheit. But all over the rest of Europe we have Celsius. Only maybe on Ireland, I'm not sure, they have different things. But as you know, they like to exit now the European Union. The British guys, oh, that's a very, very, very long discussion. Every day discussion in TV, how they can exit and not, and how they can make a deal or no deal. Yeah. And how it look like right now, it will be a exit without a deal, so no deal. I don't know. They always say if no deal, that's very bad for the economics. Let's see. What Maurice said, we had a few days ago negative 22, 23 degrees Celsius. That's very, very, very cold. Oh yeah, OMG. That's damn cold. Yes, it is. Oh. I don't like that cold temperature. We had that cold temperature also in Germany before, but not this year. That was another year before. But maybe in end of January, end of February, it's the most coldest time of the year. Maybe beginning March. It can be also very, 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 very cold. I really don't like it. And you can really see that your driving distance of the electric car is going down when the battery is that cold. Sure, because all the things, the wheels and everything you need to rotate is working more hard. You need more power to rotate it, to move your car. And also, if the battery is cold, it cannot stack that much energy. And I realized when I'm charging the battery without driving before, so means to say if the battery have only 0 degrees, 5 degrees positive, something like this, then the charging speed is very, very, very slow. Less than 10 kilowatts is the charging power going inside the battery pack. But then when I drove already and the battery heated up for a while, now like you can see in beginning, the battery charging speed is much higher. Right now it's 30.1 kilowatts DC. Well, it's also going down slightly as more the battery gets full, the charging speed is going down. What Maurice said, thank God for hybrid. For hybrid, no. I really don't like hybrid cars because the people always complaining that you need a very, very high investment of technique, a high investment of energy for the battery pack. But if you produce a hybrid car, that's a fully gasoline or maybe diesel powered car like any other regular internal combustion engine car. You need 100% technique of that car, plus you need the 100% technique of the electric car. So means to say you need both techniques 100%, not only a little bit. The only difference of a hybrid car is the battery pack is very, very, very small, with a very small range. Just a few days ago when I was here at the charger, also a hybrid car was charging beside me. Then I was talking to the guy and I asked him, how far can you drive with fully loaded battery? Then he said, maybe around about 35 to 40 kilometers. So what's that? That's almost nothing, for that very, very high investment of technique and of the very high investment of energy to produce that car. But you can drive only very small distance fully electric. And at the end, they're driving with gasoline. For example, in Germany, we have a city, it's called Stuttgart. There is a very, very high pollution, very polluted air, because the city is down between mountains, so the air cannot blow the gasoline, the exhaust from the cars away. So it's very polluted air, and they are boosting very much electric cars. And so many times when I'm driving there, you can see that with the plate number, if there's the letter E on it, it's an electric car. I see plate number with the letter E, Porsche cars, Mercedes cars, expensive Audi cars. You can see the letter E, and then when they start driving at the traffic light, you can hear the gasoline engine boom. So what's the use of having a hybrid car like this if they always driving with the gasoline? That's only fake to get the advantages of an electric car, but actually they are driving with gasoline. That's just to have the advantages, but not, that's all. I hate them. I don't like that hybrid cars. Nobody's driving with that hybrid electric car because the range is really very, very limited, very, very small. What? Like today I drove already this morning 90 kilometers, so no hybrid car can do that. And then the other negative things, the hybrid cars are very, very, very slow charging. Usually they're only charging with 3 kilowatts or less, 2.7 kilowatts AC. So that's very, very, very slow. Oh, Maurice Road. Oh, that's come down, lol. I could not afford a full electric car, but hybrid car is more expensive than a fully electric car. So I could afford the Toyota Prius Prime plug-in hybrid. Why a hybrid car is more cheap? That's almost impossible because you need both techniques fully equipped. Not reliable care plus. I got a electric even though short. Okay. Well, like I told you, I can't believe that the plug-in hybrid is more cheap because you need both techniques fully equipped. You need the fully 100% gasoline technique, which is already very, very complicated to produce. A gasoline engine is constructed out of, I don't know, thousands and thousands of very small single parts. A lot of single parts, because I know how an internal combustion engine works, because I already put it into parts and put it back together in a working engine how many times before. There are thousands of parts inside. Even the injectors already contain hundreds of parts, and then it's a very, very complicated engine, this internal combustion engine. Where in the electric engine, that's very, very simple. I always compare it with an engine of a motor of a drilling machine. It's almost the same, you know, just a little bit bigger, more powerful, but it's very, very simple. Prime was $15,000. Tesla. Yeah, Tesla, you cannot compare a Tesla because a Tesla is an upper class, very, very nice car. That's not a regular car, that's an upper class luxury car. That's not a regular car. You cannot compare Tesla with other cars. And the Leaf is around $50,000. I'm not gay guy. I'm old. I'm old guy. I'm sorry. This text is very, very small on my cell phone. That's why it's very hard to read. Well, actually, I paid for my Renault Zoe car 25,000 euro. Actually, 24,800 something, I think. So let's say 25,000 euro I paid for this car. So means to say, if you compare it to a Tesla car, I can buy maybe 4 or 5 Tesla cars, so you cannot compare that. But that's the difference. There are two options in this Renault Zoe car. Option 1, you can buy the battery pack. That will cost you round about, I think, 7,000 euro to buy the battery pack. But then it's yours. Whatever will happen with the battery pack, it's your battery pack, like it's your car. Or you can rent the battery pack. That was my option. And there are different price ranges to rent that. The smallest is 60 or 59 or 69, I'm not sure yet, euro per month. Monthly payment, I think 59 euro monthly is the smallest option. But with that option you're only allowed to drive maximum 7,500 kilometers in 1 year, and that's almost nothing. And then there's sorry, I think the internet stopped for a short time. Yeah, like I said, there are different options for that battery, and the most expensive option is 119 euro per month. 119 euro per month. That's what I choose. And there is no kilometer limitation. I can drive with that battery pack as far as I like. I have the option, if the battery power, the battery capacity is below 75%, I will get a battery replacement, because it's not mine, it's only rented, so it must be minimum 75% health, state of health, is it called? I think state of health. And the other option is, if I get stuck anywhere without electricity, there will be an emergency rescue service which bring you right now to the next charging station. And if it's too far away, they will also pay you hotel overnight. And that rescue service is always first class. That's a very, very perfect rescue service. I had one time a rescue driver, because I tried it. I tried it first time, if this really works. And the rescue driver told me, this service from Renault is a very, very good service. He said, the only car manufacturer which can almost reach that service is the Porsche rescue service. Even Mercedes is not that good, or Audi is not that good. Only Porsche can maybe reach it, he said. That's a very, very high class service Renault offers for their electric car drivers. And I must really say it works perfect. Yo! But that's only if you rent the battery pack. That's included in the rent. If you buy the battery, well, then it's not like this. Then it's your problem. If you get stuck without electricity, yeah, then it's your term. You have to check out where you can get your electricity. Oh, now the workers here, they are all coming. I'm sure they are wondering. I'm sure they are wondering, because I'm almost sitting, not every morning, but many times I'm sitting here at the charger, and then the workers coming here to the supermarket. Yeah, can you see them in behind? Nah, not really, huh? No. Yo, that's life. Now the battery temperature is already up to 28 degrees Celsius. And the DC charging power went already down to 25 kilowatts DC. So it's still way more, 25.3 it's going up. It's still way more than when you choose only the 22 kilowatt engine of that Renault Zoe, because 95% of that Renault Zoe, they can only charge with 22 kilowatts AC, and then when the power gets converted, maybe 21 or 20 kilowatts DC is going inside the battery pack. That's all, not more. But like I said, like I saw before, when I start charging, it was 38 kilowatts DC going inside the battery pack, and now by the time when the battery gets more full, the DC power is decreasing, and right now it's 23.8 kilowatts DC. Yeah, so that's still okay. It's still more fast than the 22 kilowatt AC. Yeah. And right now my blower turns off, my heater turns off again. Hey, and I have to start it again. Very complicated. That's what I hate with that car. Really, I hate that. How stupid can those people be inventing that charging like this? So now it's 640. Now I have to change it to 645. Preheating to 645. Select it. Done. And then the only option to start that preheating. Open the door. Close it. Now the timer is set, and now the preheater starts again. Very stupid. Can an engineer be really that stupid to construct something like this? I can't believe, but looks like the one car is like in the 8MW. BMW, sorry. It's like the BMW i3, but $55,000 in Canada. Ouch. Oh yeah, but by BMW i3, well, first, I don't really like the design, but okay, some people love the design, you can fight about it. Second, the BMW i3, they also have hybrid. It's a hybrid car also. Or it's an electric car, but I think the range is also not that very big. I have a 41 kilowatt hours battery pack. I think the BMW i3 has a smaller battery pack. And then no, I think it's not a hybrid car. I think it's a fully electric car, but they have a built-in range extender with a gasoline engine. It means a gasoline engine is powering electric dynamo, electric power generator to load the battery. So I don't know if this is that good. For me, I like an electric car, 100% electric, no gasoline engine, and a big battery pack. That's it. A big battery pack, and then sure, it should also be able to charge quick. Two middles, one full battery, other hybrid. Yeah, Maurice. Two models. One fully battery, other hybrid. MOODVE, what? MOODV ICS, internal combustion ICS. I cannot understand that scattered text. Sorry. Well, that's life. And right now I have, what do I have? 67% state of charge. Now I just changed to 68% state of charge. Oh, I'm already live since almost 30 minutes, 29.30 minutes. And 68% state of charge. And here the charging speed power is also going down. It's only 23.5 kilowatts DC powering inside the battery pack. The battery mean temperature 29 degrees. yeah, it's getting warm when heating, when charging. And like you can see, outside temperature -4 degrees Celsius or -4 degrees Celsius. 6:45 early morning. Yo, that's life. So the good thing is really I don't need to pay for the charger here. What? The new Leaf without the 60,000, I know 60 kilowatt battery should be the new Leaf with a 60 kilowatt hours battery. Kilowatt hour is the capacity. Yeah, 60 kilowatt hours battery. I think that's nice. There's a big range then, huh? I think there was also a Tesla in the beginning with that small 60 kilowatts battery pack, isn't it? 60 kilowatt hours battery pack. And then later there was 75 kilowatt hours battery pack, but I think, like I heard, I'm not very sure, I heard that somewhere, that the 75 kilowatt hours battery pack will not be available anymore in the future in the Tesla Model S. Yeah, I think for the Model X it doesn't make sense, that small battery pack. But for me, Tesla at all doesn't make sense because it's way too expensive for me. That's okay for business people, for businessmen, for companies, that's okay, but yeah, I will not spend 100,000 euro or even more for a Tesla car. No. So that's why I choose the Renault Zoe. 25,000, almost 25,000 euro. That was okay, because I save a lot of money in gasoline, so that's fine. So now it's 71% state of charge and still boosting with 23.4 kilowatts DC. Straight to the battery pack. Yeah, that's fine. Well, and I have 2 viewers, but only Maurice wrote something. The other viewer didn't wrote anything. So yeah, that's life. And what's the temperature right now? I need to start the hour-link again, and then I'm sure the radio will start. I know it. -4 degrees. Oh, by the way, if you like to know, that's when I reset the meter 450 kilometers ago. Average consumption 23.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Oh, actually that's high because it's winter and cold. Average speed 55.4 kilometers per hour. Total consumption 105 kilowatt hours. Energy saved 12 kilowatt hours. And as you can see, I'm always trying to not to use the brake as much as possible, only the engine brake with the generator. But the speed, I have 0 points because I'm always driving very, very fast, 120, 130, 140 kilometers per hour. If possible, I'm not driving slow to save energy. That's why the speed is 0 points, but anticipation is very high. Thank you for visiting with me. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I think now I'm live since almost 35 minutes. Well, I think I will stop the video now, and I think I will also stop charging soon, because now the DC power went down to 21 kilowatts DC, 21.4 kilowatt DC. So I think I will stop charging now. I'm trying only to charge in the fast range, so I don't need to wait that long. Better charging more often, but only in the fast part, so I don't need to wait that very long. Because the first 80% charging takes the same time than the last 20% charging takes the same time. Yo, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will have a nice day. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Don't forget to ring the bell that you will get notified right now if I'm live. And if you have any questions, always put it in the comments below the video after the live stream. Thank you and bye bye.